Louisa here, back with another video, and today we're doing something a little bit different. Today I'm doing my 2024 vision board. I found out last year when I did my vision board that it was actually really beneficial, and watching it back I was really emotional. So I wanted to do a digital one this year just because it's easier. And so first we're starting with just a prosperous, wow, love life, and we're gonna put that in the middle for now. All the images that I have are Google images, so nothing is super hard to find, but I really enjoyed this picture because I think that I had luck in relationships recently, and I would like that to progress and keep going this year, just because I think that manifesting positivity is always great. Up next I have 5,000 subscribers. Very different, I know. I did that exact one last year, and last year I was actually able to reach 1,000 subscribers, and now I'm up to I think 1,200. So just manifesting that positivity to keep going. Next thing I hope for this year is to have a nice apartment. I'm graduating in May, and I would really like to live in a good space that is easy to entertain people but affordable, and fits perfectly with money. I really hope to be financially stable this year. I hope to find a good job that will lead to me being able to afford a place to live in New York City, oh my gosh, and be able to pay off loans, because it's going to take me like 9 years. I'm so excited. And then I also put a house for my mom, because she almost actually got it last year, but life comes into play, so I do want to include that as well. We will come back to these. I'm just adding all of these things on the board at once, so that way I am able to play with where I want to place everything, but I'm just telling you as I see them. Why did I put that twice? Oops. But I really hope that 2024 can bring as good of things in my life as 2023 did. 2023, although I did struggle a lot with my weight, was actually one of the more beneficial and good years for me, and I really hope that this year it would be something to continue, but we're just gonna have to wait for that. And why did I just pause forever? Yes, looking for decor to go on this board after all of the images. Okay, let's give Moisa some time to find some cute overlay images via Google. Wow, this really took me forever. Oop, and she's testing more things to drop. Love that for her. Wow, she's really being selective. I don't know why. You guys are probably seeing like a fast forwarded version of this, where I'm seeing like the real time. Okay, now she's adding some more cute things. Ooh, hearts. Love, slay. Maybe we should shrink that. We're not shrinking it yet. Great. Do you. This is past me. I did this like at the beginning of, wow, that's a lot of stuff. I did this at the beginning of January, but I'm uploading it now just because I've been busy and broke, and the broke part was just random because I actually had to I came back to New York, then I went to Boston for my friend's birthday, spent way too much money, and then I came back to school, and my job didn't start until obviously school started, and so I'm not getting my first paycheck yet. I'm literally getting it this week, so basically I have had to rely on a lot of my gifts money, you could say, from the holidays, as well as my mother, for like 3 weeks, and so now I'm just happy to be going back to some sort of financial prosperity. It's not really prosperity, it's a school work study, but it pays my day-to-day life. Wow, I got so many little cute things. You guys can tell that I really like hearts and flowers, because why is everything that I got just hearts and flowers? Okay, we're just gonna crop this out real quick. An artiste, I know. I wish that I got images that were transparent backgrounds, because it was harder to arrange them on the board than I would like. I know like I could have spent more time and done interesting shapes by using some of the editing tools in Photoshop, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know why I wasn't doing that today. Probably because this video would have been significantly longer, and I don't think you guys want to see all of the little edits that it would take me to get there, because I am a design major, but like I'm not a great designer in my opinion. So I know you go to school for like 6 years to just be okay at your major. It's wild. It's fine. We're still copying. Slay. Ooh, the humming of my heater is going to be in the background for the rest of this video. It's like on auto, so whenever it feels that the room is under a certain temperature, it will just turn on. It's great and bad at the same time, because sometimes I'm really cold and I would like it to just stay on, and it doesn't. But okay, now everything's off to the side and we can start kind of framing these ideas. So I'm working on framing rose at first, just because I think that would be a really nice way to look at it. So kind of while I'm organizing this, let's talk about it a little bit more. So we already spoke about this idea of an apartment. I really am hoping for something great with that. Having a space to call my own would be really nice. I also have the luck again, because I think having luck last year probably was one of the best reasons that brought me a lot of the things that I have today. And so I just really wanted to bring that back and really kind of highlight it on the screen with more charms than they had last year. And I also added travel more, because last year when I put travel more, I didn't expect that I'd actually travel more often, but I did. I didn't travel to new places per se, but I got to go to Boston. I got to go to Vegas again, and I got to go, also I say Boston like this is the first time. I always go to Boston, but I love Boston. I got to go just, what others? Oh, Atlanta, of course. There's some other states as well. Connecticut. I'm blanking. But I got to go to like a multitude of states to see friends or family, go to events. And I feel like this year I want to go to newer places. And I already made it a plan with some of my friends that after graduation we should do like a trip and go somewhere new. So that one is already in the works, and I'm really excited about that one. I really want to go on a cruise. I keep saying it. I really want to go on a cruise. And I also put a startup, because last year I started making a lot of 3D printed and laser cut gifts for people, because I really wanted to, utilize the skills that I had learned in undergrad and get better at laser cutting and building. And I have lost the entirety of my skill in CNC, because I haven't done CNC for like 2 years. I think the only CNC I did last year was I CNC'd my side table, which is like, it's not a long-term side table, so it's pretty wobbly, but like not concerningly that it's gonna fall over, which is great, because I put a lot of stuff on it, and I've had that thing for like 6 months almost. I should really work on my CNC skill before I graduate, because I really liked CNC before grad school. But yeah, I really want to start a startup, because with all the gifts I've been making, everyone always tells me that I should sell it and things like that. The issue is like, since they're gifts, it's kind of like copyright, because I usually use imagery from anime or musicians and things like that, because it's obviously a gift and I want it to be something the person likes. But I definitely want to go into trying some startup stuff, especially when I get my first apartment. My mom already told me she would buy a laser cutter or a 3D printer if I wanted it, and she's gonna buy it for Christmas, but I told her let's hold out until I have my own space where I can actually start doing these things. So stay tuned. I really hope that could be something that happens this year. I would really love to see something really cool with that. I also am looking into my health a little bit more. I already had my first doctor's appointment. I don't go to the doctor that much, but currently my left ear is clogged. Like, it sounds basically like muffled, And so when I speak, I can currently fully hear myself on my right ear, but my left ear, it feels like there's just a wall. And my doctor told me to do an earwax thing, and it is not working as I expected because it feels like my ears are getting more clogged as I'm using it. So I really hope my hearing comes back in that ear, or else I'm gonna have to go see her a lot sooner than expected. There's also obviously an image of exercise and weight loss. I gained a lot of weight in the past year. That's just the way my body works. My body truly despises me. In the way that once I lose weight doing a certain type of lifestyle, so if I'm pescatarian or if I do certain exercises to lose weight 1 year, let's say I stop for a short period of time, like a week, 2 weeks, what will happen is that later on, if I want to redo that lifestyle of exercise or meals, it doesn't work again for my body, and I don't really know why, and it's very frustrating. My mother has experienced me being very frustrated by that, but that's something I really want to achieve this year, especially because I'm graduating and I would like to look nice in my graduation photos. I think I do look nice, but then sometimes I just feel like I don't. But there are days where I feel confident and days that I just feel like, look at everyone else and then look at you. So I really want to work on that. I haven't been consistent in exercising though for the first month of January, but I have been eating a lot more low carb. Unfortunately I've only been eating like 2.5 meals a day, just because it's low carb. It's a lot of repetitive meals so far because I'm just starting it, so I have to try to figure out what I like in order to have it be good meals but also be consistent. I also put this picture of like Equitable House at the bottom, and I think the reason that I put this house thing is just to fully re-emphasize I really want my mom to get a house. Like I really want that for her. My mom turned 56 this year. Yes, she's 56 because she had me when she was 32. So yeah, also because me and her both thought she was turning 57, and then her doctor was like, "You're turning 56," and we were like, "Huh?" It's the fact that me and my mother didn't know. It's great. Is she 57? Oh my, because it should be 57 because of like she had me at 32 and I'm turning 25. Okay. Anyway, my mother's age is now on the internet forever. But my mom's also one of those moms that doesn't really care about people knowing how old she is. But we both think it's 56. Okay, we're moving on. We're just moving on, and we're gonna be bad at math. But I think I just really want to re-emphasize the house because I think it's so important. I think my mom, she's been really wanting this for the past few years, and she really doesn't want to renew her lease this year. She wants to, have her own house and not have to worry about things anymore. So I'd really love to see that for her. Wow, we are really decorating this board. But another thing that I put is pay off debt. I put pay off debt as just like a quick, simple thing, and obviously there's money on the board already, but money doesn't always transfer to debt, and so I put pay off debt because I really want to. I know I'm not going to be able to pay off all of my debt this year. I hope to be able to pay off a lot of it fairly quickly, especially for the degree I have. For those of you who don't know, I have an architecture degree and I have a master's in preservation, and in theory those are fields where you would get paid more, but also in reality those are fields where you actually don't get paid a lot, because there's too many, like there's a lot of demand, but with that demand there also comes a lot of jobs, right? Because a lot of people that graduate make their own firm or have a family firm, and then it kind of just permeates within this field. And because it permeates in such a way, there ends up being so many architecture firms, which allows architecture firms to kind of be like, oh, we're going to pay you less than what you deserve, because there's so many firms that, like, even if we're offering you less, if another firm could be offering you significantly less than we are. And it's a whole debate, really, I think, of how unfair it is that just because there are more options now, they feel that they should and can pay you less because they know that they will still not be the worst job offer that you receive in looking for a job. But that's a whole side tangent. It's just, I hope to be able to pay off debt, but I also am well aware of the field I'm going into and the saturation of it. So let's hope for the best. Yeah. So right now we're just decorating. I don't know if I loved what past Moisa is doing, but she had a vision. She had an idea, and I'm letting her have that in fruition. So I think in terms of chats, I'm gonna let her keep going, and I'll join you guys in a second after I zoom through what she's doing. Okay, cute little details. Ooh! Oh, I know what she's doing. So I pulled up the year 2024. I'm looking at other 2024 options as well while I'm doing this. I think so I can have it as a background because I didn't like the stagnant white background of the layout. So let's zoom. Moisa, you're not gonna find a better background, trust me, you tried. You're just gonna have to work with what you got. Okay. So I'm just gonna scale it up and then put it in the back. And it's very subtle. Like now the paper just looks like it has a subtle ombre, which I really enjoy. And it just looks better, you know? It just looks better. I'm aligning all the images. Oh, I'm adding text. Great. I was gonna say green text, thank God. Pink text. I don't like this font. You're gonna stay with, thank you. I thought you were gonna stay with that font. Okay, where are you gonna put it though? Ooh, I see the vision. Okay, well, if you guys like this video, don't forget to like this video. Okay, JD, love her. And other than that, I guess I'll see you all in the rest of the new year. I have so many things recorded. Bye.